Welcome back. It's a good day here on WTOL 11, and even a better day when you can meet one of the most prolific tennis commentators and analysts around.
Yeah, do that this weekend at 2's Athletic Club on Cass Road in South Toledo. Kevin O'Connell joins us with why this is such an important event. Good morning. Thanks for being here today.
Oh, thank you very much.
So tell us about who's going to be here on Saturday, somebody who has had a big weekend.
Yes, Luke and Murphy Jensen. The Jensen brothers were the 1993 French Open doubles champions, originally from Midland, Michigan, so a couple Midwest guys, and they came and did our first event last year and just did a wonderful job, so we're bringing them back again this year, and Luke just got finished announcing over at Wimbledon, so he's flying in. They'll be here Friday.
That's huge.
Wow.
So, Kevin, this is the JPO Foundation.
Correct.
So, for people who don't know, why did this start?
It was named after our son, James O'Connell, who died by suicide 2.5 years ago, and was a very good state champion tennis player at St. Francis, played for the University of Dayton, was an all-conference tennis player there for 3 years of his career. And we wanted to do, it was just so sad the way that we lost him, that we wanted to have an annual event that sort of brings together the tennis community and raises funds for the two things that are very important to us is to help young people that are in unhealthy relationships and also provide crisis mental health care when people are in need.
So this event coming up this weekend will help raise money for these causes.
Yes, last year we raised over 30,000, raised and distributed over 30,000 locally to these local nonprofit mental health providers that are doing the research on healthy relationships, and we think we're going to almost double that this year.
Wow.
So we're very excited.
Wow, a great cause, and really sorry for your loss. So during this event, so tennis is one aspect of it, but talking about mental health is another. So when people come out, this is something that will be talked about freely.
Yes, Murphy Jensen in particular has had some mental health struggles, and last year he just gave a real heartwarming give and take in speech to the adult clinics in the morning, a little more subdued one in the afternoon for the kids clinics, but it really was heart moving of what he talked about last year. We'll have several mental health providers that will be vendors at the event, which will have information both for children and adults, and so yeah, that's a big part of the day.
Yeah, kind of explain how the day will work.
We start in the morning, just have a quick introduction at 9, a sponsor breakfast for our sponsors before that, but we'll have adult clinics in the morning, and we have 27 local pros that have volunteered to help all of our guests in the morning. The adult clinics are already sold out, which we're thrilled about. There will be lunch served after that. We'll have a professional exhibition with the Jensen brothers and some of the local pros and sponsors. And then from 2 to 4 are free clinics for any area children that would like to attend. And we still do have some openings for the children's clinics, and they can go to jpo.foundation and sign up for that. James was real involved in giving lessons down at Germain Park and some of the city parks when he was living in town, and we thought that would be a neat way to wrap up the day, is just continue to offer the game of tennis to the people that wouldn't normally be.
Love it. So let's talk about the game of tennis for a little bit.
Okay.
So your son loved it. You have a passion for it. This is something that people play recreationally. Like I play, my knees are kind of bad sometimes. But I do enjoy the game of tennis. So for those young people getting that opportunity to learn the game a little bit, how can this game help them into adulthood?
It's just it's a really neat game to mature playing. You're out there by yourself, so you really rely on your own thought process and decision making. And it's a little bit different than a team sport because you are out there by yourself, or if it's doubles with a partner. But it is a really neat way, I think, to grow up. And all 3 of our kids played for the University of Dayton. I played on a tennis scholarship to Kent State back in the late 70s. So and my dad was a local tennis coach, teacher at Ottawa Hills, so it's been part of our family forever.
Yeah, and once you figure out the scoring, Stephen, this is where I kind of, I was like, I don't understand.
15, 30, 45.
I have a granddaughter who's 7 right now, who that's her biggest fear about tennis. I'll never know how to keep score. She'll learn.
You'll figure it out. And really, once my husband explained it to me, and I understood how the scoring worked, watching it is just mesmerizing. Really, yesterday we were glued to the TV during the championship yesterday.
Yes, that's amazing. Yesterday, a 5-hour match at the level that those guys were playing was really incredible.
Right. So, you know, a good time, you know, for this event to come up here in the next few days. People are excited about tennis and wanting to participate. But even if they want to help with this cause, how can they do that?
Absolutely. The website that I mentioned, jpo.foundation, has a donation page on it, and it's real easy to sign up and donate to the cause. And again, we'd be happy to have any help we can get.
Yeah, well, it's a very important cause, and it's so good to talk about it, right?
Yes.
And to get it out there. So
It sure is.
Thank you for doing this, and thanks for being here today.
Thanks, Kevin, so much.